Jesus love you, Jesus love you. Jesus truly loves you. It is not okay to doubt Jesus. Do not listen to liars. Do not listen to faithless people. Some people go through things and they lose faith. But it doesn't mean that you have to lose faith. Losing faith is the worst thing that you can do. Losing faith is the worst things that you can do in your life. Job lost his family. Job lost all his possession, but he didn't lose faith. I used to have a suicidal thought, and I wanted to kill myself. But I didn't lose faith. I didn't lose faith. I didn't tell myself that Jesus doesn't exist. I didn't tell myself that God doesn't exist. The only thing that prevented me to kill myself was that I knew that hell exists and that I will be sent to hell if I kill myself. So I suffered in silence, but I didn't lose faith. And when I had those suicidal thoughts, I didn't stop believing in God. I was living in sin, but I didn't lose faith in God. One day I confessed my sin to God because I knew that He exists. I didn't doubt Him. And one day I was praying. I didn't even ask anything, Jesus. All that time I was having the suicidal thought, I didn't lose faith. I didn't doubt. Even though I was going through a nightmare, I didn't doubt Jesus. I didn't lose faith at all. Even though I wanted to kill myself, I didn't doubt Jesus, that He exists. I didn't doubt God that He exists, and that He is alive, and that He can see me and hear me. So one day I was praying, and I felt a hand behind me, taking all the pain from me. And I felt peace in me. And those suicidal thoughts were gone in 1 second. I went through a nightmare. I wanted to kill myself. But I did not doubt God. I didn't lose faith in God, in Jesus. Even though I was a sinner. So I didn't justify myself when I was a sinner. So do not justify yourself, but confess everything to Jesus. And do not lose doubt. And do not lose faith. Do not doubt. Even though terrible things happen to you. Terrible things happen to me. And terrible things might happen to you. But do not lose faith. Do not doubt Jesus. It is not okay at all. Keep His commandment in the book of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Jesus promised you that if you keep His word, that He will reveal Himself to you. And when He does reveal Himself to you, He will set you free from sin. once for all, and you will never walk in the darkness anymore if you follow him. You must follow Jesus to not walk in the darkness. Jesus will make you into his son, his daughter, a son of God, a daughter of God who belong to the family forever. Do not deny Jesus. Do not even try it. Because he will deny you by remaining in Jesus, and he will remain in you. Confess Jesus publicly to your friend, your parent, your cousin, and Jesus will confess you before his holy angel. How amazing it is! How amazing it is! Oh, glory to Jesus. So this is a word from Jesus about people who doubt him, who do not have faith in him. This is Jesus talking. When they came to the crowd, a man came out to Jesus and knelt before him. Lord, have mercy on my son, he said. He has seizure and is suffering terribly. He often falls into the fire or into water. I brought him to your disciples, but they could not heal him. O unbelieving and perverse generation, Jesus replied, how long must I remain with you? How long must I put up with you? Bring the boy here to me. Then Jesus rebuked the demon, and it came out of the boy, and he was healed from that moment. Afterward, the disciple came to Jesus privately and asked, Why couldn't we drive it out? Because you have so little faith, he answered. For truly I tell you, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. Have faith in Jesus. He will heal you from your depression, suicidal thought, and he will set you free from all your sin that you have: anger, hatred, bitterness, jealousy, fornication, porn addiction, and everything. Believe in Jesus, and he will set you free from sin. May Jesus give you understanding and peace. Amen.